Okay, all right, welcome to Fresh Exclusive Media ku YouTube tubeera waawo nga tutawagamba nga tukwasaganya ensonga. So today is a Friday ate Eid
ku Friday
omusajja oweda abatawanya mu lunaku n'enjogera ebigambo byange n'abisalamu wuuyo leero ali mu maaso ga camera today. So today we are having one and only producer, and of course we are celebrating him. Then wabadde mulwadde wawonye otya?
Sinawona. Nkyali mulwadde naye nja kuwona.
Ate mulwadde naye nja kuwona. So assistant producer agamba twogereko ku our man. Our what?
Our man.
So today is Eid. Eid back to all Muslims. Naye leero matulaze
bagitadde ku Friday.
Eid ogiteekuta ku Friday. Okimanyi nti mu kisiibo tebalya nnyama, abalala abantu mu kisiibo tebalya nnyama.
Ate omuceere gwawe bagufumbiramu ennyama.
Okwata omuceere n'ogufumbiramu ennyama. On top of that, galika mungi. Galika muceere mungi basiraamu kiki?
Kyokka n'okutuuka ku muceere location bagisindise mu Luwalabu.
Okwata location n'ogisindika mu Luwalabu. Byonoofa ki? Hala Ozala takulaba.
Binaffe tubalize ku Easter yaffe.
Die, when is Easter?
Easter and it is in 2 weeks time.
2 weeks time, no. Twatandika na bekisibo, sicho? So if they have finished their 30 days, kitegeeza we still have more like 10.
Like 10. Because we have
different. Eid okeera ku macha ne bagamba today is Eid. Okitegeera ku kalenda tewabawo Eid ku kalenda nedda. Okeera ku macha ne bagamba leero Eid Amin, Eid Adha, Eid Fitri, Eid Shafiki.
Otanchena Eid ki? Otanchena Eid.
Eid zona ziba Eid bayina nyingi. Bayina engeri gye bazigattagatta maawo nga okeera ku macha ng'ogenda ku mulimu bagamba nedda leero Eid. Vuga oddeyo waka. Okitegeera ekintu ekyo?
So bonna babi abalinze mwezi.
Balinda mwezi.
Ewe gunaagana okuvaayo.
Naye kasi watyanga bagulina ne gutajja.
Awo ng'okiwulira.
So mwebale nnyo okubanga mutwagala nnyo Fresh Exclusive ku TikTok and Facebook and Instagram and X ku YouTube. Yena nyinizo.
YouTube batwagadde.
Eyo. Tubakona kyayogerako. Tubakona kyayogerako. Kyonenyamuko. So Don, let's talk about copyright. Earlier this week, the Parliament passed the Copyright Enabling Act 2025, and it's now awaited to be assented by the President and to become a law. But of course, it's kind of achievement for the entertainment fraternity and the creators, but it happened to be a two-sided debate on the other side of critics and analysts saying that corporate je babawadde babawitachi byanswa biki babawadde bipapa jo byanswa ebyo byanswa nti teina mugaso. That's how they say. Corporate Uganda tubadde on a debate nga bagamba artists and creators that at least we lack copyright. Osanga bandifunyamu kasente ku waka waabwe gwe beekolera and which comes to happen mweno week gye twalabye abayimbi mu gallery ya Parliament bangi ng'otadde president wa Federation Endikenzo Palaso Shiba Idamane yagireeta mu Parliament
baganya okuyingira.
Waliwo baganya oyingira?
Waliwo baganya oyingira.
Saabalabi.
Simanyi obabo tebaba baliddemu mu content creators.
Balama gwe musical ne bwataba na copyright. Nega toki oba oganya omuto kuyingira. Mpozi nga space yaweddeyo.
Balaganya.
Kika bayimbi baki? Ba Federation.
Ba Federation.
What Federation? So omuyimbi ate member wa Parliament owa Mawokota Hilda Kiyaga amwita Dr. Hildaman aleta eyo proposal mu Parliament era namulabye he was one of the most excited bwe amaze kubanga abayisawo copyright era kati president ali mu jury leaving bagirivinga
revising
of course ne ba advisor we atekeko omukono
ate omukuba advisor be
muyimbi advisor on creative ye president wa IMF Uganda Musicians Federation ate president Eddie Kenzo so ndoza Eddie Kenzo oloza wabula president
wabula kwe bya entertainment creatives bide ya pifo tusoka into biteke tusoka togera
ebyashi
ebya killers
so gwatabera wala but anyway so let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Mbine teke pia elia corporate enabling acts 2025. The pivotal line.
Yeah, 2025, 2026.
2025 because
yeah,
when
but I'm reading 2025.
The pivot. Eliku creators over abayimbi who happens to be maybe the most beneficiaries when no game ya corporate. The beat makers, the producers, the artists. Agamanti.
Yes.
It
goes as far as the content creators. Music
yes,
industry.
Even the authors.
The authors.
But chagama the ones that happens to be the most beneficiaries be bayimbi. Kubanga chigambi wanti for all your music to be played in the public space.
Yeah.
For example, in the bar or performance, let's say kumukolo oba kumbaga kumukolo nembaga siyebi wali emikolo egyokufa naye byambaga
nyimba z'abani zebazanya
Paulo Kafeero manyi nyimba zibakubawo nyingi so you have to be paid.
Yes.
Radio station okuba oluyimbalo eno sasula omuyimbi. TV station okuba oluyimbalo eno sasula omuyimbi. So this means that the game has changed and totally.
Yes.
Simingire tu.
Kwa mu Uganda tubadde nga tukozesa music waabwe like openly no sharinga ku bluetooth olinaga nakubyako mu kabala ka wali
okitegeera. Kade kibuzo kyange kiri kutebwe kino.
Yeah.
As far as compliance is concerned, is this law okay in a provision zali ne take ya corporate ziyinza okukola mu Uganda?
In the long run ziyinza okukola. But for now, chetubadde tumanyidde ki.
Long run when?
Long run we are talking about something of 15 to 20 years. Okuva kati weliyisiddwa. Because chetubadde twemanyiza kibadde kiruddewo. From when we started producing music as Ugandans, tubadde nga tukozesa okuba akayimbako, I can use it opening ngenda mu kabaka ali nenkakuba ebampita ku ssomero ku speech day nga nkakuba ebampita ku mukolo nga ngenda nga nkakuba. I've not paid you anything. I just go to YouTube, download the song, or I go to someone who has it.
I can even pay direct on YouTube in Baba, but that DJs do.
And that's what we are using.
Well, it is good for creators, bafunemu kuwaka wabwe. But I have, on my point of view, nadala nnyo it has created a debate kuba critics ne analysts bagamba nti kino kye bawadde kizo obutasoboka, bagamba bakigezako Nigeria ne kigaana, bakigezako Kenya ne kigaana, n'amawanga g'enjawulo agasinga ku entertainment. Now, if you are to see the music landscape of Uganda, but bayimbi batini nnyo abatetaaga media, for example radio stations, TV stations. Kati gwe dono bwoba badde ofulumya oluyimba lwo noyagala bali promoting buli bwochala ku TV wa ku radio n'oluwa presenter ba n'oluwa producer ba n'oluwa DJ ate no making sure mbu DJ akoze eki omutipinze oba muwadde 5 omuwadde 10 to make sure that that song plays on air.
Actually wano mu Uganda tusasula TV okuba ennyimba za
okitegeera. So now the game has to change. Kati DJ to play music in the bar, I know so kusasula.
Akuwaye.
Goche kintu kiraba nga kiri applicable mu Uganda really.
Nkyenva nkugamba if it is to work, it will work in the long run. Ate nechi abalina okusooka okujjako some platforms like YouTube, like these are their fellow content creators. Bayinza okugamba okay, if I'm to be paid for my music, I'll get the money from televisions, I'll get the money from radio stations. Naye kubana abantu abalala, abantu ababulijjo maybe abanyumira music wange nga bagamuwuliriza buliriza, those ones will enjoy it.
That one's okay.
Naye bano abasigadde like the big companies, TVs, mostly ne radio, bo basubayina
bars and restaurants.
Bo bayina okonsasula. Naye if you make it very general, kijja kulema. That's what happened in Nigeria and most African countries. They want to enforce the law on everyone. Ekyo kyo kyayagana. Because people have ways of, I can access YouTube in very many different forms without creating accounts, without creating channels. Neninga music on nemu download ngoba nemufunayo and I get it for free. So baina just kuchenforcing in a more smarter way of maybe baziteke the law bajiteke ku particular places, maybe TVs and radios and bars and hotels, which do.
But mind you, you know the music of Uganda. Yes, we have so many artists, we have so many talents. Banji, you have a catalog.
Yeah.
But we have the Gen Zs. Abatayagala nnyo owuliriza nnyimba za Luganda, okay, abatayagala nnyo owuliriza nnyimba za local language. Because if Joshua Baraka is singing wrong places, or alimu kuyimba kibusuuli, if we are to go by numbers, people who subscribe on Spotify, who subscribe even pay YouTube Premium, that access music online, atenga basasula. You realize see that Joshua Baraka singing in English and other international artists baina nnyo audience wano mu Uganda nadanja ba Gen Zs okusinga bana local artists abafe. Understand? And most of those artists, you may access their music and play them publicly in bars or kuchivro, and people may listen because babimanyi they will listen and react. So what do you think, like, this won't promote more of international music at any down playing at the local one here?
And yeah, it goes back to themselves forcing it take over launch. Because we wanna bali to forcing people will run away from their music and go to the international kind of music. Even let me talk about the small circle of friends I have. Abasasula YouTube Premium, abasasula Spotify Premium. Most of them listen to international music. But now abawuliza local music, they prefer going with the general thing without paying for the premium version. So music wa bana bagala mufunamu bajja mufunamu kitono nnyo if they want to force the loan us. Never banachikola in a more smarter way, in a more beautiful way, then maybe the music wa walinga no from outside Uganda.
Let's talk about the enforcement of the law. If you said that you have trackers, isn't that tracking every bar?
Yeah.
Who is to put money to develop those sort of softwares, to develop the system until when a certain bar in Kawempe has played Palason's song, at a certain place or at a certain platform or a system, it will automatically show Norimba Runo, like how we see Song Boost. Norimba Warukubia radio, you may know that this song has been played on a certain radio at this time, at this moment, by this radio station. When we are talking about this, it brings us to a question of enforcement. Who is to enforce? Anateka musente, atana zijamu. Do you think government is ready to sacrifice sente kukola system kuwa bayimbi? Oboli awo boyinza ogamba betafunemu nnyo?
I doubt. First of all, I'm not sure how the tracking system engage again to column, whether it is going to be online softwares. What in Uganda we have very many DJs who play music on their computers, and their computers have never accessed internet. Ngaye music amfunda maybe flash disk yomuntu najja najiteka.
I think the trackers bakuzika mubala just not necessarily
on the internet. Then I'll maybe change. I don't know how it works in other countries. Vanufunya magazine from other countries that are earning money from music. I don't think the government will put money in our artists. That seems to be very expensive. How many bars do we have just around us? One.
ebala nyingi
amabala mangi kati ate n'ekirala I think it is even the government that is going to be getting money from them through Uganda Registration Services Bureau
sharing 60%.
Wakati since they are going to be earning from the copyright law government it is instead going to be charging them that income tax instead. Kati tumanyi if the income tax will be added to the other tax for abawibomusolo abazetusasula, or it will be used to help them to take out all these facilities. Kwa bibetaga bingi, and they are very expensive.
I think we're going to pause here for this Mbozia corporate, then to kwate kuchinja chidala. But just to know, anytime from now, the Corporate Enabling Act is being awaited to be assented by the president, and immediately becomes a law. When it becomes a law, this helps creators, authors, and many other people who are in the creation industry to earn from their work. You've seen Paulo Cafelo. Most of you don't know Paulo Cafelo, but the debate is on that. Paulo Cafelo myaka gye yafiira up to now family yandibadde erya ku ssente oba kuwaaka gwe yakola bangi eri wamala very many people but Uganda haven't been with a working corporate law, but thank God twagifunye. But there's a debate. Tugisomako busomi lombo ine kintu kyo banange corporate kuyamba nofuna sente, but there's a way the corporate works. Eyamba wako butabibwa emirundi egisinga. That's the I think like if you have created your work, you have 100% rights on it. You have to give a consent to someone ayagala ogikozesa. Kakabe katabo kachibe kigambo kebe sound wala uganda bagwemanyi wano ku TikTok kakola sound fanyoya omusajja gatutegerere sound zenakola sound eno kato obuzibu. They have the creativity, but they don't have the knowledge of how to use yes, or you can create a sound eyo sound ebe yo eyo sound zimanyi ku TikTok nyonyo they use them a lot on TikTok. But they have zero knowledge about copyright. Because
when I make my sound and people like it, I'm supposed to earn from
it. They don't know you can support it, you can even work from it. And about Satugenda Jogelako, Naba creator at that time they were called to meet the president. He was $7 billion return. Recently in Rwanda, creators were meeting Paul Kagame as their president. Chebasaba yagamba, you help us, these social media companies, TikTok, they monetize our work. Chebasaba gamba tuyambe. Kuba kati emitwalo 10 nju kuwegwawo. Okay, if they had share 5 billion among us the creators abali mu Uganda, kale nze tomba dem, nze tombala. Everyone may get like 100. But if you tell that let TikTok monetize work because Uganda TikTok ateza sula. Yes. Mu Uganda TikTok ateza sula.
YouTube
there are people who are there manipulated ballows our TikTokers by innocent they get money from TikTok. TikTok doesn't pay in Uganda. Actually there are 5 countries where TikTok pays. Uganda tell you East Africa there's no single country. So those creators of Rwanda bagam tuyambe for TikTok because YouTube for YouTube does. And other those social media platforms they monetize our work, we can get from our work. If you post something on YouTube right now, even if text whatever inolimba kino kiyimba kyaki Papa Woot wakana Wute Papa Wute Papa. That song was released in 2013. It is having 1 billion views on YouTube. After it was promoted by a certain celebrity, sound netambula, so everyone is going to YouTube to see a video. It was even sent. The owner is getting money after how many years? From 2013, 26, another 13 years again. Can you imagine? Yes, so 13 plus years. So you can do something on TikTok. No remember Chelsea Milila yalukuba yateka na ku YouTube. I don't know who put there. Yakuba around myaka esuka mu 10 olima ne lukuba. So that's what we want.
People go back to YouTube.
People go back to YouTube and check. You understand? Every view on YouTube counts, but every view on TikTok.
I have very many friends buying hundreds of thousands of views.
What do you get? Unless omuntu akusasi nagamba bamwe inaka following kubula ikalango kwate emitwalo ebiri eno. Emitwalo ebiri. Ojiteka ku MTN ne banywa data ne banywa embwa ne bagobe embwa bagamba genda
ko buyisi.
Understand?
Yeah.
So on top of that, I'll have another discussions about the Computer Misuse Act as amended 2022. This week, I'm telling you this things happened this week. The Constitutional Court, this is I think the Supreme Court, it has since it's the top. Local administrative courts noja ku magistrates noza ku high court noja ku court of appeal abasem izina soma mateka
abisoma.
So the Supreme Court has declared the Computer Misuse Act as amended 2022 null and void. Wasoma ku Computer Misuse Act wakola media ro Lega bwe manjogala ku bine mitugu wale yo alaba mwenyogala Computer Misuse Act as amended 2022 alaba bwata alaba understand
lawanga lawyer
alaba lawyer ikas. So na ndi teka actually boba de toshemanyi anyway bali jeyo
teke libadde tutawanya
eteka libadde litawanya na era in industry yemu media social media users kankusomere ku gundi provision zaayo zali batano bamukaaga waso. So mwali unauthorized access kukwata ku computer yange no ingila YouTube gundi messages zange za WhatsApp no ingila messages zange za email no checking nga sikuwadde lukusa oba consent.
Something we always do.
Kucho chikola
oli mu kusabese muyo nenkeberako nendo okola messages eze nenjira.
Mbazi imeka mulimu hate speech okwogera obubi ku muntu
sire lyakwata ba chicken
yaba chicken bano nono mwana pressure 24/7 banji actually neteeka mulimu social media use okwesaba mutimbagano mulimu unauthorized disclosure of information y'omuntu ogidisclose mulimu protecting abaana ebifaananyi by'abaana ne information about children yes you publish them without their consent from the guardians and the parents. Naye neteeka lye badde lyetoolera badde singa nnyo kwetoolera ku hate speech wamu hate speech yes wamu ne ba malicious information social media use. So the Constitutional Court came on and said that the Parliament are violating some laws and procedures in passing this law, and the President quickly assented it. Erifuke teka bucha bali amending bill 22 there have been a lot of victims of this law. Naye the debate, the round table is on like most of the victims were the opposition.
Yes.
Abantu abatawagira nyo government.
Bali passing mu 2022. It was amended in 2022. That was immediately after the 2021 general elections. At mu 2021 general elections, that's when Uganda mostly used social media as a platform of campaigning. So it all came to attack the opposition side, and
they said they brought it as an instrument against the opposition to suppress. For us, this side of media, we had a problem of the freedom of press and expression, freedom of press, speech and expression. While we interview about kwogera naye notapyogera ku lineteeka.
Yes.
Golowooza Supreme Court yakoze ekintu kirungi.
It is both ways. Yakoze ekintu ekirungi, yakoze ekintu ekibi at the same time. Because first of all, etteeka lyo nga lyo tulyetaaga as Ugandans. Because the hate speech.
Gwe bw'otamuteekako omukono ogw'ekyuma tujja musobola.
Kati etteeka bwe balijjawo, okay, kale lyagenze okuyita nga pressure bamukutte.
Yes.
Naye singa baliyisiza nga tebannamukwata, ate yandibadde yeeyongerako bweyongezi ku kyabadde akola. And si ye yekka kuba bangi abalala basobola okukola kyabadde akola naye babadde batya etteeka abalimanyi. Naye kati since balijjeewo, since kati balijjeewo, people are going to become wild, people are going to become unruly. Nga bwe bakyogera, bagenda kukozesa that freedom gye babawadde to express themselves in that notorious kind of manner. Ekitandibadde kirungi on the media, cause sifefeka Ugandans abakozesa media. Other people use the media, they see what is happening in Uganda. Even the country's public image nayo eba tefaanana bulungi.
I didn't have any problem with the Computer Misuse Act. Naye the target abantu be bade targeting naddala nnyo bwe balaba victim yayogera bubi ku high court.
Ate nga ne message ni typing nga nogera maybe ko X nokola post maybe attacking someone or saying something ira bagamba hate speech simanyi bachita batya okozesa obubi omutimbagano. So at some point era neteeka teribadde ddungi nnyo kiri awo.
It was not good at all, but at least can regulate.
They can maybe revise it bakomewo baliyise naye nga in a more revised format. Wali papi nga bagaliisa nga balina kye bagoba.
But the Supreme Court yabijjeewo. So you have a green light before they amend it. Gendayo vuma omuntu oyo teriteeka lukukwata. Esi kirungi
tojja kunona gwe kennyini.
Kanateeka bwe gatakole bakwesinkanya walaba mukunjani baki kugido wanjo wazijokedde kwata kuwa monde nkomonde. You understand? So that's the thing. Tetubagamba mugende muvume banammwe mwefuge, but whoever was happy is like me. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching Fresh Media on YouTube and Instagram, Facebook and TikTok. Tubagala nnyo mutu liking game, sharing game, tugambe where are we
subscribing, comment section.
Muvume ate Computer Misuse Act ekyaliwo. Bye.